Every year, this always is designed as the big sporting extravaganza. It's entertainment and it's cricket, and a great marriage of the two. The biggest T20 cricket tournament of the world, aka the Cricket Festival of India. The Indian Premier League, the IPL, it begins today, and five-time champion Chennai SuperKings, led by newly anointed captain Ruturaj Gaikwad, take on the Royal Challengers Bengaluru, RCB. What has changed this season when it comes to the rules, when it comes to the teams? And what about two of the most successful and the most celebrated captains of the IPL, MS Dhoni and Rohit Sharma? Now that they no longer serve as captains of their respective teams, how is this going to impact the tournament this time? Another big thing is going to be the break that we're going to see in this IPL between the two legs of IPL this time because of the general elections. Is that going to impact the players' momentum and the leaderboard? So let's decode all of this with Mr. Vinit Karnik. He's the head of sports, esports and entertainment at GroupM South Asia. Mr. Karnik, thank you so much for joining us here on India Tonight on ET Now. My first question to you, two of the most successful captains, Rohit Sharma and MS Dhoni, they're not leading their respective sides this time. That's Mumbai Indians and Chennai SuperKings. How is this going to affect the team's performance, and what do we know about Dhoni? Is this likely to be Dhoni's last IPL season since he's stepped down from captaincy?
Look, so I can't comment on the team's performance, but I think it's a succession plan, right? Like all businesses or any corporates, I mean, you have a succession plan, and so is the IPL teams and the game of cricket. So I don't think one should worry about it, because both the players that you're talking about, Rohit as well as MS, both are going to be playing this season in IPL. And I think it's a great thing that IPL teams are going the corporate route, where succession planning is a part of all our lives. And I think it's a great thing to do. So from a performance standpoint, I don't think I will worry about it as long as they're playing in the side.
Fair point, Mr. Karnik. But now, very significantly, this time around, this IPL season is going to play out in two legs because of the general elections. The second leg, we don't have the dates for them yet. They haven't been announced. But how do you think this break in IPL this time is going to impact the leaderboard and the form of the players? Because perhaps there could be loss of momentum, right?
Not really. You're assuming that there won't be a continuity, but for all you know, there could be a continuity, because I think BCCI needs to make an official announcement of the new schedule. And the reason why the new schedule, the second part of the schedule has not been announced is because our election commission only announced the election dates in 5 phases just a week back. And I think in a couple of days, you should hear it from BCCI in terms of the schedule. And I think that will be the right time for us to deliberate in terms of what's going to be happening. Currently, we don't know. And I would not want to jump to any conclusions without the right information, right? Also, what you should note, this is not the first time IPL is happening in the time of general elections. I think we are experienced enough. I think 3 times before we have had elections and IPL together. So I don't think we should worry about it too much and just wait for BCCI to announce the second part of the schedule, which should come in a couple of days, actually.
Fair enough. We'll wait for that, Mr. Karnik. But really, as far as team performances go, and I know that you said that as far as performances go, perhaps that's going to play out a little later. But RCB did win the WPL, and this happened just last week, the Women's Premier League. Does it look like this is going to be RCB's year for their male counterparts too?
I think it's a great question, because I'm sure the RCB fans would be having their fingers crossed, and they would want their team to win, because RCB has not won, as we all know, a single IPL. But I think the momentum is good. I think our women cricketers have done a fabulous job, and more so for RCB this year. And I hope they continue the momentum, and best wishes to RCB.
Best wishes to them indeed. But also, which new global players do you think are likely to make an impact this season? Every time we talk about this at the start of an IPL season, where does India's uncapped potential lie is the other question that I have for you.
See, look, I think we have seen enough of IPL, and instead of me calling out particular names, whether it's global or local, I think IPL has always surprised all of us. right? Every season of IPL has given us superstars which we never thought they would be, right? So I think it's a very interesting format. It's anybody's day on that particular in that particular match, and each year I have personally seen a lot of players, seniors, juniors, newcomers surprising all of us. But what I would like to in particular see is the younger Indian talent, like the Yashasvi Jaiswal or Ruturaj Gaikwad doing very well. And yesterday, I think the CSK camp announced that Ruturaj Gaikwad will be their captain this season. I think the younger lot is something which I'm looking forward to seeing how they come out and unlock their potential actually.
And talking about unlocking potential, do tell us which teams you think are most likely to qualify for the playoffs. I'm going to nudge you on that one too.
Now that's a prediction. It's a very tricky prediction, but I would like to see Mumbai Indians, Chennai SuperKings, Gujarat Titans, and RCB in the playoffs. Yeah, that would be my 4 picks.
All right, we'll see how many of them who are watching us agree with you. But already, IPL is the world's biggest tournament, sir. So with brand partnerships already at an all-time high, do you think it gets any bigger now for IPL?
It has already gotten bigger, right? I mean, if you see in 2008 when IPL started, the title sponsorship of IPL was sold to DLF at 40 crores, okay? And this year in 2024, the title sponsorships has been sold to Tatas at 500 crores. Now that's the kind of growth we have seen. More importantly, in 2008, the Indian sponsorship market was 2,400 crores. And in 2023, as we have just launched our report last week, The Sporting Nation in the Making, the market size of Indian sponsorship is 15,766 crores. So 2,400 to 15,766. I think year on year, we have grown at a CAGR of 13.3%. And at a larger level from a sponsorship perspective, last year we grew at 11%. I think that's a phenomenal growth, and we will continue to see that momentum in 2024 as well.
So enough and more